Like, you can't do anything about it. And this is what Jay wants for the game, apparently.
What are we doing, you dipshit and dog water developers? I'm starting to understand why I was at table 6.
Nothing but bangers.
If that isn't in every Nuke video, I would get mad. Honestly. The nothing but bangers kills me.
I'm going crazy in the Node War. This is insane. All right, boys.
I told Jason this at the ball, but he has been cranking out some peak content lately with this, bro. Like, literally just absolutely peak. You may not like it, but this is what peak PvP looks
Nothing but
like.
bangers.
Remove the node persistent. It's the biggest dog shit the video gaming world has ever seen. There is a fort spawning here on top of this hill, and
This right here, I saying that it's the biggest dog shit they've ever released is forgetting that the trading system has been reworked like 3 times and then they just removed it from the game. So like, let's just not forget that that existed. However, he's cooking right here. This, putting a fort here and a fort here is absolutely madness. It's impossible to get like through this. There's only like one way up this particular mountain range right here. It's miserable. I know this node war zone like the back of my hand. We used to do fights on it all the time. This is annoying. Like, having a fort way up here is really, really frustrating because you have to spawn here basically and then run all the way up this hill and then out and around. It's really annoying. And getting there from here, yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. I don't think they thought out the fort placements on Valencia very well.
the other fort here. Do you actually know how long it takes to get from this side of the Ancado Inner Harbor to the other side? Have you ever played this game? Have you ever in your life played this game?
% health is being burnt super fast.
God. D-Jules didn't get invited. I would love to have met D-Jules at the ball. I'm sure he was invited, but like he just couldn't go for whatever reason. But like, god damn, sometimes he just cooks. Yeah, I'll admit I am not a fan of the new node war system at all. It's part of the reason I bowed out of statistic and then, you know, just didn't want to go back. It's nothing to do against the statistic guys. They're amazing. I love them to death. But like, node wars I just feel like are just not what they used to be. It's just not fun anymore. And then I can merc for siege when I need to. So I'd rather just run reassembled and reassembled and just do node wars for fun every once in a while. And aside from that, not have them be required at all. You know what I mean? So what did Namiko say?
Mythic and revive. Who takes the fort?
Yo, that's crazy!
There is
Bro, his edits with me are no...
no way ended. It's 2%.
Not me again. Please don't use me
1%.
again.
No, I got it, get it!
Alright, I'll hand it to him. This guy's got more clips of me on his desktop than anyone in the...
There's no way he's gonna get 2 times in a row.
Sucks! 3, 2, 1, 3 steps to your left. Alright, let's go! Okay, 4 steps to your right, now! 4 steps to your right! Whoa, look at you guys
Nothing
go!
but bangers.
Ah, bro, this guy.
Nothing but bangers, bro. Never forget, C-Zane full support of this. Now, I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's got to be positive about it, but like my response to the node war system was to just not do node wars anymore. Like, okay, I don't find them fun anymore. The rewards are really good, but even that, I don't do things in BDO. I might be in the minority here, but I don't do things in BDO because the rewards are good. Okay? Some people do it for a while because the rewards are good, and then they just stop doing it altogether, you know, because they just don't want to do it anymore. Node Wars is one of those things that captivated my attention for a very long time in BDO. I've probably node warred for the last 5 years on T1s, T2s, T3, T4, T5, from the bottom tier T1 guild all the way to the number 2 guild in North America. I've basically shot called and been in all of those guilds. I absolutely love it. I love the strategy and like the group play that goes into it. The new node war system basically just had, I bowed out. I was like, all right, this is the direction they want to go with node wars. This is not the way that I have fun doing a lot of stuff in BDO. So it doesn't, like, the node wars being taken away from me doesn't really hurt me or my content at all. It's just like, okay, well, we don't do node wars anymore. It's fine. I can spectate Siege when I need to. I can spectate good node wars when they're happening because I have Seeker's Hawk. But like, it doesn't really take anything away from me. But it did take a lot away from, like, some players like only log in for node wars, and that's really rough. Because I know that the vast majority of PvPers are not fans of this current system. The reason that everyone's doing it is because the rewards are really good, but that will fade with time. And we will be left with a lot more guilds that don't understand how to do Siege as well. So Siege, I think, will inherently die as well. Because the node war system is so different than Siege. One of two things will happen. Siege will just inevitably die because there won't be enough guilds that understand how to do Siege and all the mechanics. Understand, guys, right now, for node wars, you have a fort. It's basically a glorified RBF, right? There's no like mechanics really that you need to worry about. Siege, you've got recovery centers, elephants, walls. Like, you have to work together with your guild. You have to shot call. Like, there's so many more mechanics that go into Siege. The castle mechanics, it's so foreign to a lot of players that, like, if you don't already know how to Siege, it's gonna be basically impossible to really worry about. Tim Allen used to say the same thing. Don't ever compare me to Tim Allen in any way, shape, or form for any reason. Nothing I do is anything like what Tim said or did as a content creator. I don't even want to be associated in the same sentence with that thing of a content creator. Goodness gracious. But node wars, they just aren't fun for me anymore. There's no strategy. It doesn't really feel like the guild's working together like it used to anymore. The fights just aren't there, and you know, if that's the direction they want to go with node wars, that's fine, but I just won't be participating in them anymore.
Gonna be very bad, okay. All part of the grand plan, bro. I'm like the J, you know? It's all.
Thanks for helping me get pen. What do you mean? How did I help you get pen? Oh, did you use my prayer? He's literally painting in the middle of a node war. We saw this in his last video too. He's cooking. As I'm telling you, Jason has been peak node war content.
Part of the great master.
Like, if I was gonna watch a creator for EU node wars, it's Jason every time, right, guys? I absolutely absolute monster.
I'm going crazy in the node war. This is insane.
Why did he start grinding over me? What
Is this the chicken son?
is he doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's across the top. Yeah.
Well, the guy just started
Oh, you flagged up. You lose. Yeah, you lose. Whoever flags for PvP loses, guys. Don't ever flag for PvP.
grinding over me out of nowhere. Is this what Jay wants?
Yeah, it's really frustrating, especially when you have an event like this. People come onto your rotation, they want to take like your boss because it gives them the 5-minute buff. That's really frustrating. But like, I'll be honest. People that say that this happens all the time are lying. Okay, it does happen. Okay, we're not going to pretend that it doesn't happen. But like, at the same time, this does not happen all the time. Okay, like, it really sucks. But like, no system is going to be perfect, and this is where we're at now. I think that they really should rework open world PvP, and like, I think that they could come up with a system that kind of addresses all of this stuff if they just reworked it entirely. But for now, this is all we have. And yes, you have to deal with people grinding over you and griefing you, and that really sucks. But it is less of a problem than killing people was in the past, and like feeding people to mobs. Like, it was way more toxic than this. This is toxic. This is shitty. It feels like shit. Happens to me all the well, it doesn't happen to me all the time, but when I'm streaming, yeah, it happens to me. And it feels like shit. Like, I respect the sentiment, but like, it doesn't happen a crazy amount. Yeah, every once in a while you're gonna get some piece of shit that wants to just like run in and take your boss. Yeah, that's annoying. That's really annoying, and it sucks. It doesn't happen crazy often.
Bro, why is he back? Like, you can't win against people like this. Like, you can't win anymore.
Well, he got his boss, so that's not the end of the world. Now you can just swap servers. As long as he got the boss because he got the buff. He's got the buff, so he's fine. You can just swap servers. That's not the end of the world. It's like, okay, yeah, it feels bad that you have to swap servers because somebody's just running it down on you, but like that would be fine. It's when people come in and try to steal your shit, that's annoying.
Because if you go red, it takes like a year to grind the karma back.
Yep.
We're just gonna swap servers. I don't want to deal with this. You can't do anything against griefers now. The guy can just come into my spot and start trying to steal my mobs. He was literally just...
Oh, you can't flag. No, if you flag for PvP, you lose. That's just how it is. You the first person to flag up loses.
Aggroing the mobs as they spawn so they wouldn't come to me. Like, you can't do anything about it. And this is what Jay wants for the game, apparently.
What are we doing? You dipshit and dog water developers!
I'm starting to understand why I was at table 6. Yeah. I'm starting to understand. I get it. He didn't want to sit by me. I get that. What a specimen. What a unit.